Hey guys, Cdrama Invasion here. Welcome back to another episode of Cdrama News, where we round up all things Cdrama related, and we'll talk about the premieres first. So let's jump into that. Just a fair warning though, if my voice sounds off or I'm speaking like in a less enthusiastic way this week, it's because I'm still kind of recovering from a flu and I still have like a sore throat. First drama to air at the end of the month was on September 26th with Love's Ambition. This is a very highly anticipated QiaoChu drama, and it stars her alongside William Chan. Despite basically zero promotion for this, she is still pulling in the numbers. It is the most aired drama on the platform. It aired on Wetv or Tencent. And this is also a very interesting premise, not your typical romance. It is following like a scammer female lead. She is so meticulous with it that it's very interesting, and also her mother-in-law is very onto her. The romance between the two is so good. I love the psychological aspect of like, oh no, what is his reaction going to be? Like, he's so in love with her, he's gonna be devastated when he finds out. And also her mom is really scary. She's the amazing actress in The Glory, which is one of the best costume dramas, revenge dramas I've seen. QiaoChu was on live recently and giving us more details about this drama and her current condition. She says she still needs to recuperate. The more rushed I am, the more anxious and stressed I feel, and then my condition will worsen. It doesn't mean that just because my drama is achieving such a great broadcast right now and everybody's loving it, my illness is suddenly gone. So she's kind of telling everybody, you know, like, I'm so conflicted in a way, because on one hand I'm so thankful for your support, and I know that after this drama it's gonna be a long time till you see me on screen again, and it's because of her condition where she cannot memorize lines, and when she gets like stressed out, like a lot of psychological, neurological issues that, you know, becomes physical, like last time where she was unable to even move and speak. So it's very bad. It can get really bad. But she also went on to say that she did get such good scripts lately, and she says that she's thankful, but she can't film anytime soon, just so everybody know. There's also news that came up where the reason why this drama aired so quickly is because, and it's not being like sabotaged or anything, is because rumors are they went directly to her. So like the team behind it, from script and everything, they bypassed the company. They were there, but they were more focused on longer dramas because those make the most amount of money, and specifically costume dramas, so they didn't really care about this one. So regulations on it is not as strict, and they didn't put a lot of investment in it, or even at all, because there was usually, you'll see them on variety shows, like you would see them do fan meetings or like live streams or like all these little things for their fans, but that's all from the company and they pay for that. So they have not done that at all, but it's mainly just because of Lusi's star power. And I'm glad that there's still like people in the industry that kind of like knows this, and instead of following like the chain of command with going to KU or her company, her team, they're going just straight to her and her like very inner circle instead of like the business side of things, because it's really messy, as we know. September was like slower for me in terms of C-dramas, but I'm glad it's picking up because the next drama is premiering on October 2nd, and it's called Faded Hearts. It stars Li Qin and Chen Yuan. This is a costume mystery action drama, enemies to lovers basically, where female lead shoots the male lead, and she accidentally like falls off this cliff, losing all her memories, and he ends up rescuing her. So to test her or to get info out of her, he decides, yeah, keep your friends close but your enemies closer, and he just like lies to her and takes her with him. But eventually there's like romance involved, a little bit of politics. Sounds good, but a very hot minute since I've seen Li Qin do costume dramas, and same for Chen Zhuoyuan. Probably one of my most anticipated ones is Love in the Clouds, a 36 episode romance wuxia costume drama, and it stars Liu Yuxiao and Ho Minghao. The reason is I loved her character in My Journey to You, and this is very similar, where she's very scheming. She's kind of manipulating him by pretending to be this gentle dancer that's like hopelessly in love with him, but that's not the case. She's this warrior goddess, and he is a convicted warrior of the past. So people are like, he's a threat to the world peace, and we need somebody to take him out. Somebody from the inside, since he always has his guards really, really high up. Just cannot wait for this, because the styling also reminds me a bit of Fangs of Fortune. Love that so much. Love the colors. Love like the darker tones they're giving people these days. And the red robes, jewel tones. It just looks so pretty, and I do love him as an actor. I think he just gets better and better. This one airs on YOUKU on October 8th. Then on the 9th, we have Yummy Yummy Yummy, starring Wang Yinglu and Yunrui. So this one has been rumored to air since last month, so I'm glad we're finally getting an official premiere date. As the title suggests, this is following a romantic story through food and palace like schemes and politics. This could not come at a better time, since I just completed Bon Appetit, Your Majesty, and this is like the perfect food drama to replace that craving, since I wanted more. Next on the list is drama wrap-ups. So we have Spying, starring Xiao Zhan, and Zhou Yutong is a espionage Republican drama. I cannot wait, since Xiao Zhan doesn't really do like crazy amount of dramas, but I feel like he's a quality over quantity type of guy, so excited to get back into this genre. It's been a while for me. Speaking of Republican, the next one is like a supernatural one. So it's called The Mystic Nine, and this is a spin-off in the same world as the original. So you still have William Chan as the main lead, but the second leads are going to be replaced. So we have Zheng Shunxi and Chen Yao as the new main leads. So this is about kind of like the Lost Tomb, stuff like that, where they're going into a mysterious cave or like a gateway, which is this. And, you know, there's treasures involved, mysteries, ancient past, and it looks good. Last but not least for filming wrap-ups is QiaoChu. This is a costume romance between Zhou Yiran and Chen Duling. I was very impressed with her in The Glory this year, so I can't wait to see what else is in store. But she plays a general's daughter, and the male lead is a soldier. So these two are working together to defend their kingdom from enemies and kind of weed out all of the bad people. And political turmoil, war, romance sounds really melodramatic, and I can't wait. We got so many new posters, and I'm just going to try to speed through them. First one is Blood River, and this is also formerly known as Tales of Dark River. They just gave us a updated title with a new poster, and this is reported to air sometime this month. That's like the rumors going on, but it does star Gong Jun and Peng Xiao Ran. So this is in the same universe, a spin-off from the Blood of Youth series. So there's a group of people, and they're like assassins, and they're a very well-known organization in this world. So I can't wait to see like if we're going to get cameos or more lore from the world, and like how it ties into everything. Next drama I've been dying to get any news on, and we finally have it. So it's called Legend of Rosy Clouds. It stars Li Yitong, Zheng Shunxi, and Deng Wei, Also, Dai Luwa is in here, just a big cast because the original story is like a reverse harem, but I think they're gonna make them get like their own side couples in this, but stacked cast. Wang Yilun is in here, Cheng Hongshin, and Tian Jiarui, who you might know from Fangs of Fortune. This is a mystery drama, but it's more of like that light rom-com and like friendship feeling to it. I think it will be a hit. And she kind of suits this role, especially after A Dream Within a Dream. It's very similar vibes. So in terms of like tone, last we checked on this, like there was no confirmation of anything. We only saw them in costume, but now we get the full cast. So hopefully we'll see it. We'll see more of it in the future, but don't think we'll see it till like maybe late 2026. Speaking of dramas, I am anticipating. Wang Churen and Cheng Lei's How Dare You gave us new posters, and they also changed this to How Are You? So a slight change in the title, but I do think it suits the drama more. If you watched the anime or maybe read it, you'll probably know why. But this is such a fun story. We have another transmigrational story with the female lead in like this most hated concubine, or like he was pretty cold to her in the original storyline, but she ends up being like his favorite because obviously her eccentricities and just things from this era, she's so funny, but there's also some interesting plot twist. So I think this one will be very enjoyable and refreshing. Also, I will never shut up about how perfect the styling is on her. Like, oh my goodness, the budget on this project, it looks so good. Everybody is saying this might air like Christmas break, and that would make sense, but the internet is going crazy because literally every single like drama will air this year, like 4 or 5 projects, which is insane. And I mean, I love him, but it's just really funny. He is there best be like a most employed actor award at the end of the year because it would go to him. Okay, now on to the portion for Aichi conference dramas. So these are the posters for dramas that will still air at the end of the year 2025 to very early 2026. But first we have a drama called Juyu starring Zhang Linghe and Tian Shiwei. This is a fake marriage between a butcher's daughter who has a righteous personality and a fallen nobleman on the path of revenge and justice. So they fall in love and work together, uncovering different truths. Next on the list is one called Fox Spirit Matchmaker, Sword and Beloved. We've been teased with this the entire year. And honestly, I think it's going to come out like November or December. Stars Cheng Yi and Li Yitong. And if you're wondering if you have to watch the other parts to understand it, no, but there are some references to it. But honestly, they're all like standalones in the same world. Sometimes there's cameos, crossovers, but it's okay if you don't watch every single one. Aurei Peng and Dai Luwa are in an upcoming romance drama called Now or Never. These two have worked together on Moonlight Mystique, which came out this year. And I absolutely fell in love with Dai Luwa. She is such an amazing actress. And I cannot wait to see like her versatility. This is a story about male lead who is the surviving son of the Chen family, and they were all framed, but they pinned their deaths on him. So now he's like kind of on the run, but at the same time trying to uncover what happened, and he's just trying to gain allies. This is strength to defeat whoever's behind the Chen family's downfall. So this is more martial arts mystery based. Then we have another Homing Hao drama, and he stars alongside Tang Sun Yun. So this is a demon hunter fantasy romance, and it's just a story of how she gets entangled with the demon race and looking for a specific artifact to save the world. Last for the costume dramas is Love in Red Dust. This is one starring Wang Xingyue and Shu Rohan. It is a cross-dressing romance series. He is a prince and she is cross-dressing as a man to become the executioner's apprentice. And the last two dramas are all modern romances. They gave us new posters for. First one is When I Meet the Moon, starring Lin Yi and Liu Yuxiao. This is in the same universe and the same writers behind the team of Hidden Love, The First Frost. And last but not least is Speed and Love, starring Yu Shuxin and He Yu. This is a romance about a girl who has a huge crush on this guy all her life, and she decides, you know what, I'm gonna go to Thailand where he is an underground F1 racer, and it looks really cute. Can't wait. Okay, we finally made it to the end, and the last piece of news is more of like a rating news. So it came out recently that The Journey of Legend, starring Cheng Yi, has only received a rating of 5.9 on Douban. So do you think that's fair? Like around 5.9, 6? Yeah, I am slowly watching this. It started off good, but now I don't know where it's going. Okay, it's been a long video, so I'm gonna take a voice break because my throat has been feeling extra scratchy lately. But I'll see you guys in the next video. And subscribe if you haven't already. All the info is in the description box, and there's also links to previous playlists and stuff if you're interested in either reviews, top 10s, if you want to know more upcoming dramas that I'm like anticipating. It's all there. So do check that out on my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one.